Welcome to FCFM's Doncaster Rovers save, episode 23. Here we go. Okay, last episode was when we played Tottenham and Newcastle. Following that Newcastle game, we got beat 5-1 by Manchester United. Sanusi scored his first goal for the club as a consolation in that game. We then beat Leeds United 2-0. Louis Barry and Sobolev on the score sheet. We got beat by Arsenal 4-0, which you'd expect. Then we got knocked out the FA Cup third round at home by Birmingham. I mean, to be honest with you, though, we did sort of rest a lot of players in that game. Just so we could definitely make sure we won the next Premier League game, to be honest. Following that, then, the rest of the players did really, really well and won 7-1 against Norwich. Goal scorers were Kumateo, Jadon Anthony, Louis Barry got a hat-trick, Sobolev scored and Fabio Carvalho scored, a very rare goal. He never scores any goals, to be fair. The next game was Wolves. We beat them 2-1 away. Louis Barry and Sobolev scored again. Then we drew 1-1 with Man United. That's a good result. Sobolev on the score sheet, cancelling out Mason Greenwood's goal. And then we held Man City to a 1-0 defeat. That game could have, our keeper got man at match, Sam Johnston. He played really well. But if we'd have, some of the attacking players had turned up, could have possibly been a different result. But yeah, 1-0 defeat to City is probably, in hindsight, it's a good result, isn't it? Anyway, we bounced back to winning ways anyway in the next game against Crystal Palace and beat them 3-1. Jadon Anthony scored 2 and João Pedro scored. Then we played Newcastle, beat them 4-1, exacted revenge on them for the last time we played them. Obviously, you'll remember we got beat 1-0 last time. In this time, though, in the 4-1 win, obviously Louis Barry scored, João Pedro, James Garner and Billy Kumateo. We then had a tough game against Spurs away and got beat 2-0. Then we went on a little bit of a run. These 4 wins in a row here. So we beat Liverpool 3-0, which is a famous victory. Louis Barry, Garner and Maldini scoring. Then we beat Leicester away 1-0. Lucas Moura on the score sheet. Then we beat Burnley away 3-0. Sobolev scored 2 and Daniel Maldini scored. And then we beat Southampton 1-0. And Billy Kumateo scored that goal. We then did sort of go off the boil a little bit. Drew to Fulham. João Pedro's goal cancelled out in the 84th minute by Jack Tucker. That was a bit of a blow, that one. And then we got beat at home by Villa. That's not a good result. Louis Barry did score against his old club, though, for the consolation. And then the last 2 games we played, we actually did win them. So we beat Everton 3-2. Morelos, Louis Barry and Carvalho scored again. And then we beat West Ham 3-0 away. And Louis Barry scored 2 and Carvalho scored again. So Carvalho's actually finding a little bit of form now. Maybe he's settling in after a season and a half. Which brings us on to our final 2 games anyway of the season, which is Brentford at home and then Chelsea away. And there's a possibility we could finish in European place. Let's find out. So we're playing the 4-2-4. We're at home, so we'll go positive. We've got Sam Johnston in goal, Holgate at right back, Stevens, Kumateo in the centre, Sirkin at left back, middle of the park, Garner and Mowat, as always, Maldini on the right, Carvalho on the left, Lucas Moura and Barry up top. Here we go. Hopefully, if we win this game against Brentford and a few results go our way, it's not going to, getting a result against Chelsea is not a necessity, hopefully, because the likelihood of us getting a result away at Chelsea is very slim. But first, we've got Brentford, so we get us underway. Here we go. Oh, it's a good early attack here. A bit too long, that. Carvalho keeps it in, though. And it's a shot on target. It's a good save. Started very sprightly. Holgate lost the ball. Here they come. Armstrong, it's a good shot. It's a good save, but it's offside anyway. They're playing sort of 5 at the back. Could be tough to break down. Here is Carvalho, the man in form. Switches it. Garner, Carvalho. It's a goal. What a lovely worked goal. Goal from Maldini. But the start, Fabio Carvalho starts the move here out on the left. Brings it inside. Mowat. Nice pass to Garner. First time pass to Carvalho. Gets to the back. Nice little chest. Cross goal, and who's there? Daniel Maldini, 1-0. That puts us in a European place. There we go. We take Villa out of the equation. Villa have just scored, so I'm not sure what that means to the table. Here come Brentford. It's a good tackle. We've still got it though, and it's just wide. So let's have a quick look at the table. Yeah, that puts Villa back into the European play. So yeah, we need the results to go our way. Like I said, we could really do with Villa drawing or losing, to be honest. Carvalho on the left. Carvalho again. He's really found his form. It's another shot on target from Maldini. Oh, look at the press. Look at the high press. It's glorious. I'll tell Mason Holgate to mark Adam Armstrong. Villa have gone 2-0 up now, so it is going to come down to whether or not we beat Chelsea on the final day. And Chelsea will be going all guns blazing because they're looking for the Champions League spot. So it's whoever wants it the most. And we will definitely be telling that to the lads. Do you want to be playing European football next season? Go out there and get it. Half an hour just passed, still only 1-0. Could have been 2 or 3. We've had 7 shots, 5 on target. Corner to Brentford though. And it's a penalty. I'm not sure if Sam Johnson might have saved 1 penalty. I don't think he'll save it. But fingers crossed he does. No, he sends the keeper the wrong way. And it's 1-1. So, not going to plan at the minute. Villa winning. Fulham have pulled one back against them though. We can get a goal, and then Fulham get a goal, and it stays like that. That's what we need. There we go. Poor keeping. Louis Barry pounces on the misplaced pass from the keeper, and we're back in front just before half-time. I mean, this is poor, this. Raya passes it out to Mina. Mina gives it back. He gives it to Gibson. Back to the keeper again, and then I don't know what he's doing. Louis Barry's happy. 2-1. Puts us back up where we belong. That's just wide. Let's have a look. Nope. Circuit on the left. Moat. Carvalho. Going on another jinking run. Holgate. Maldini. Garner. Poor ball. And Fulham have pulled one back. That's incredible. Fulham in the relegation spots. Barry just over. What does that mean to the table? Back in 7th. We could really do with Fulham going in front, to be honest. Widen that gap a little. Second half underway. Brentford kickoff. Corner to Brentford. Cleared. Yeah, it is all Brentford in the early stages here, looking to get back into the game. Hopefully, we can keep our end of the bargain up, get the 3 points, and hopefully Fulham can get a 3rd and go in front against Villa. Corner, Moat. He's at the post. Still got it, and that's wide. Come on, Fulham. Corner again. Maldini. Great cross. Knocked on by Comateo, and then who's there? Lucas Moura, playing up front today. Gets his reward. So it's a nice little corner. Front post. Comateo flicks it on, and who's there at the back post? Old veteran Lucas Moura. Still going strong at 34. Come on, Fulham. Get that winning goal. Fulham don't want to get relegated. You know, they'll probably win their game. They'll want to stay up, so they've got to win it. Good tackle, good clearance. Fulham 3, Aston Villa 2. That knocks them down to 56 points, but doesn't really mean anything because West Ham are still a point behind us. So either one of those teams could take our place if we don't get a result against Chelsea. But what a season. I mean, last season we came 15th. We did say our next goal would be to finish 10th. We're going to surpass that, clearly. So yeah, overachievement. We can try and lure some stronger players. We do have some really good players. I'm not going to lie, but we can finish higher, get a little bit more money, and just get one or two more really strong players, and maybe in the middle of the park. Then I'll be happy. 70th minute, time for a change. We'll take off Lucas Moura and bring on João Pedro. Carvalho with a flick. Barry. Oh, it's a good stop. He's offside anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. On comes João Pedro then for the last 20. I'm going to take Holgate off as well. He's very tired, and we'll bring on the returning from injury Ramsey. And he has the throw, his first part of the game there. Here he is again. Garner switches the play. No. Stevens comes back this way. Can they switch the play? No, they don't want to. They want to keep it down the right. Yeah, what a ball. João Pedro. It's a good shot. He's offside. We'll get on one more change. We'll take James Garner off. Bring on Liam Ravenhill. 5 minutes plus stoppage. Well-deserved victory, to be fair. Well-deserved. One last chance. And it's a corner. Will we get time to take it? Nope. There we go. On to the next. Okay, so we just had a bid for Lucas Moura from a Brazilian team. He's Brazilian. He's 34. It's £1 million. We may as well let him go at the end of the season. He's served us well this year. It gives us room to bring in somebody else. He is 2.5 stars. He's declining, so yeah, we'll let him go. Anyway, starting lineup for this game then against Chelsea away. Johnston in goal. Nico Williams comes back in at right back, which means Holgate comes into the middle, and Stevens is relegated to not go into the game. Cobateo keeps his place, and so does Sirkin. Garner and Moat stay in the middle, obviously. Maldini on the right, Carvalho on the left, Moura and Barry again. Although actually we're not going to play Moura this time. I've just changed my mind. Sobolev is back from injury, so we'll go with Sobolev because him and Barry have a really good partnership, and it's a tough game. So we are going to play the 4-2-4, but we're going to go with a defensive mentality. Hopefully. Let's get that European football. Here we go. We've got the kick. We have beat Chelsea before, and we've had some good results this season, beating, the likes of Liverpool. So, there's a chance. And if we don't need a win, if all the results stays the same, we can get there with a draw. Comateo, that was so close to being a goal. We do need to win because for some miraculous reason West Ham are beating Liverpool 1-0. So, and we're getting beat. So that's it. I don't. What are you going to do? Mate, we can get there next year. We can get there next year. Yeah, look, West Ham are winning, we're losing. And then that's the way it goes, you know what I mean? West Ham are in there, Chelsea are going for a Champions League spot, they're not going to lay down in this game. No way. There you go. I mean, it's just going to be an absolute riot. Chelsea turn on their style. So, James Maddison's got the second. We're not watching it again. Just a couple of words of encouragement, maybe. Keep your heads up, lads. Maybe get something out of it. You never know. If you can get one goal, keep them out. You never know. Started off so sprightly in the first 2 minutes, and then it's just all gone downhill. 12 minutes in, we're 2-0 down. Looks like they don't want European football next year. Maddison again. James, Bellingham, and it's 3-0. It's an absolute shambles at the back. No idea what's going off. 3-0 down inside 13 minutes. It's awful. It's horrible. Horrible. Shot from Maldini. Forces a corner. Moat. Yeah. I'm not sure if Liverpool turn it around against West Ham, do we still stay 7th with a defeat? Yeah, they're literally just working it so nicely, Chelsea. They'll probably get 4 or 5 goals in this game. What are you going to do? Well, it doesn't really matter because I think Villa are winning now, yet against Palace. Palace obviously want to get relegated. It's just all going against us. Palace, you'd think they'd turn up because they don't want to get relegated, and they're not. And then Liverpool haven't turned up because they've already qualified. They don't care. Oh, what are we doing at the back? What is going on? This is not a good performance at all. What are we doing? Do we want to? What are we doing? Why are we doing that? Awful. Here comes number 4. Yeah, there you go. Absolute beast from Solomon. Oh, it's offside, thank God. Maybe it'll only be 7-0 now instead of 8. Chelsea on the attack again. Petrovic, Bellingham, and it's just over. Approaching half time. Can't wait to see the back of this game, to be honest with you. And that looks like, yep, Palace may have equalised as Villa have gone back below us. Terrible so far, terrible. James Garner is going to be an half-time casualty. I'm going to take him off for Liam Ravenhill. I'm going to give him a bit of a bollocking, to be fair. You know, it's not good enough, terrible. You know, yeah, we're going to get beat against these teams, but we have beaten before, so that's, you know, not an issue. The tactic isn't an issue, so it's obviously the players' attitude today. You know, you've seen, well, we've seen they keep giving the ball away. Oh my God, how are West Ham beating Liverpool 2-0, man? What is going on? Literally, what is going on? What are we doing? What are we doing at the back? It's just awful. Absolutely awful. Nico Williams is coming off. Calvin Ramsey's coming on. This game is awful. Sobolev, Maldini, he's got loads of assists this year. I think he's got 12. Had a really good season. Here he is again. He's just set another one up. That's his 13th assist of the season. Sobolev gets us one back. There we go. It's poor from Chelsea though. That is poor. Maldini gets the header. Sobolev turns, bang, top corner. Great goal. Great goal. We really need Liverpool to turn this game around. I mean, what are they doing? Do they not want to win the league? I'm sure if they win that game, they win the league. It's crazy. Like how many bad things can go against me? It's like the computer doesn't want me to get European football because Liverpool will definitely win that game. You know what I mean? The final day. I mean, they're getting beat 3-0 now by West Ham. West Ham want Champions League football more than Liverpool want a title, and it's just messed us up. It really has. That's wide. We're going to get another change on here. The final change of the game is going to be taking off Barry. He's had an absolute nightmare of a game. We're going to bring João Pedro on for the last 20 minutes or so. Let's see if we can get another goal. If we can, then it'll be a very exciting ending. Here we go. João Pedro. Back heel. Ravenhill. Oh, that is poor. Poor finish. Their defence have played absolutely incredible. 7.4, 7.7, 7.17. If we can break them down, it'd be a miracle. Maldini switches the play. Ramsey gets it in. Oh, it's a shot on target. Keeper saves. We may as well go attacking. Encourage. Another shot on target. We're really coming into the game in the last 15. We've gone attacking. We may as well. Villa have gone back in front, so the draw's not enough. Sirkin's off. Just about sums it up, to be honest. Yeah, not long to go. We're down to 10 men. Looks like Europe is out of the question. We did say we want to finish 10th. It looks like we're going to finish 9th, so I'm happy with that. We can, keep building next season. Try and get that European football that we want. We look better now than when we had full team. Oh, spoke too soon. Commentator's curse. It's a good stop from Sam Johnston to keep it very respectable. But they do have a corner, so they still have a chance to score. And it's just wide. Liverpool have turned it round. Liverpool have turned it round. That is insane. They need to score one more goal, actually, but to get 2 goals back from 3-0 down, it's incredible. Anyway, there you go. There's Chelsea's 4th. Timo Werner. Is it offside? Who knows? We'll find out. Is it offside? Ooh, it's very close. It's not offside. It's 4-1. And then I think that's all she wrote. I can't believe all the other results just went against us as well. Poor. What a good season in all. Yep, so there you have it. Another successful season in the Premier League. 9th place finish. Let's rebuild and we'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching.